Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video we're going to go over a couple of currency pairs of interest. Mainly we're going to go over the Aussie Yen pair, as I'm looking for a potential short opportunity there. But first I thought I'd dive into dollar Swiss because that Blueberry Jam trade has triggered. So I'm just going to break it down. Why did we place this trade in the first place? What are we looking to achieve with it? So yesterday we had this really nice bearish daily close in here. Now every time I see a bearish daily close, that to me, I look for the continuation the next day. Okay, so very similar. When we start getting those bearish closes, I'm expecting the bearish closes to continue until key areas of support, and then looking for the opposite. Okay, then looking for the area of resistance, and so on and so forth. So what I'm looking for here in particular is the daily closes bearish. So at the time you're looking at the market looking like this. So if I go to the right hand side, let's see if I can just trim that one candle off the end. Might not be able to. Okay, so you're looking at that at the time. Okay, so when looking at that, you're looking and saying to yourself, well, where could this market go to? And to me, these lows here could be tested on dollar Swiss. Okay, so looking at what we do next is then we dive down into that lower time frame. So I'm going to dive into that 4 hour. Okay, and just bring you back to where we are, and you can see here that the market is in a downtrend. Okay, we're just making those lower lows, lower highs. We double top, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, so I'm expecting the market to find some kind of resistance here, okay, and push to the downside. Okay, so if we get stopped out, our idea is invalidated anyway, because that means the market is then making higher highs and higher lows, and you'd expect that to happen in there. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is some kind of change in cyclicity. Now the dollar's very strong today, and there may be a move back to risk off because stocks are looking likely that they may roll over again. So that's why I'm looking at Aussie Yen as well. But I'm just breaking this down. What I'd look for now is a change in trend here. So you can see the 30-minute time frame is still pushing to the upside. We're still making that move higher. Now what I'd really just be watching is any kind of changes in cyclicity. So now we're pulling back. Are we going to start then making lower lows and lower highs from this point? So all I'm going to look for is any kind of area of resistance here. Is the market going to fail and start agreeing on this lower time frame with the overall higher time frame analysis? We're starting to get signals now, okay, suggesting that we do look for a short, but what we need to see is that currency agree with it. Okay, so I'm looking for the market to start making lower highs and lower lows once again. We could even go down to a 15-minute, and you can see markets pushing higher still. So if we get any new lows form here, we could look for a breakout to the downside and look for other opportunities. Okay, but dollar's looking very strong at the moment, just because of this potential risk off. So if we go to Aussie Yen, this area in here was what we marked out on our market outlook. We looked at the fact that the market was coming back into this zone here. The market was slowing down into this level. We said that if the market starts pushing lower, we could expect a retest of these daily swing highs. So if anything, it could or even come back down. I'm just going to narrow that down a little bit into these sorts of areas where the market was finding some resistance. So what we do then is, again, if that daily closes like that, go to your 4 hour, have a look at the trend on the 4 hour, and what has happened is the market has double topped, okay, broken lower, even a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breaking through this low in here, now getting a close below. So what I'm looking for now, if the market retraces, can we again see the market agree with what we're looking at? So if I go to a 30-minute, for instance, the trend is still on our averages, still saying, you know, look for those bullish opportunities. I don't think that's what we want to be looking for here anymore. I want to see a pullback into these lows in particular for a reversal setup. So if I go into a 15-minute, our averages are agreeing with us now. So if we do get a phase 2 or a retracement phase, you'll see this 15-minute time frame, making higher highs and higher lows. Then what we're going to look for is a reversal of that. So as soon as we start making lower lows, lower highs, we're going to jump back on that move and trade it lower back to that key supporting area. Okay, so keep an eye on Aussie yen. What we're going to look for is that process: daily close, 4-hour trend, mark up your areas of support and resistance, dive into your lower time frames, look for that area of support and resistance to react as resistance, then get involved with the market. Okay, so we're looking for Aussie yen to drop back down, and I'd say around about 66.60 is going to be that level of area that we're going to be really interested in. Okay, so keep an eye on Aussie yen, looking for that break to the downside, look for a retracement back to around about 68.50, these key swing lows up here. Okay, thanks for watching this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. If you enjoy the trading content, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more.